Well, here we are at Nordhouse Dunes. This is Nordhouse Lake. The water is a little hard, and I brought a little salt, not enough to soften the water, but this is it's not even a mile in from the trailhead, and I'm gonna go around the lake and set up somewhere over there so I have the maximum exposure to sunlight. You can see even here, the dunes really are that. They're overgrown, but this is a big pile of sand, and the entire lake is ringed with a beach that's 25 feet wide or so. So again, we're at Nordhouse Lake, Nordhouse Dunes, in beautiful Nordhouse Dunes Wilderness. So I'm inside my little Seek Outside BT2, Beyond Timberline 2. This is the titanium wood stove that I'm going to set up in a couple of minutes. That's the whole thing. It weighs about 3 pounds. Here's the stove jack where the exhaust pipe, the chimney, will go out. Here's the front door. Somewhere up there is the sun, and it's not really cold. It's about 30 degrees, maybe a little warmer. But this is the backside of Nordhouse Lake, and you can see the spot I've chosen away from the lake a little bit. People have camped in and around this area before, but it's not too bad. I did find one huge pile of tin foil, aluminum foil, so I'll have to clean that up. Big mess. But that's what it is. Clean up after other people. So, got to get going on setting up the stove, and you'll see it coming out of this stove jack that, well, you can't tell it's a hole, but it's covered up the gray there. And then you'll see the whole setup. All right, we'll be back. Thought you might like to see how this turns into a 7-foot chimney. Check it out. This is titanium. Done. That was tough. I probably need to take a break now, but that was a lot of exertion, and I'm worn out. I'll be back. So here's the completed setup. You can see the stovepipe coming out there. There's the tent, and I'll just do a little walk around. This time I set the tent up without a center pole. It's a very small tent, only room for one person when the stove is in use. And so I suspended it from a tree limb. Makes it much more spacious inside because you're not always worried about hitting the pole. It's 5:30. The sun will set here in mid-February, probably a little after 6, but it's really overcast, so it's going to, useful light's going to be gone sooner than later. You can see to the southeast there's quite a bit of light where there's no clouds, but over this little Nordhouse Lake, it's going to be dark fairly soon, at most probably an hour. I was standing on that dune straight across there when I first videoed the lake. It looks to me like because of such low snowfall and so forth, the surface of the lake is way down. You can tell that the water has been all the way up here and just there recently. But we've had a very, very mild winter and very little snow. Most of the snow, I think, probably came in December, which of course was ridiculously early for this area. The tent is nearly invisible, same color as the leaves back in there. Nice little place. So here we are inside the hot tent. Stove is cranking. We're waiting for the first pot of water to boil for a cup of tea. It's nearly ready. And you can see the stove is cranking out. I've got the door cracked just a bit to get a little bit of airflow. And back here is a damper lever to open or close. See if I can make that do anything here. Just listen to the stove when I turn it. And if I close this, it's even more. That just slows the burn down. But we'll keep it open for now. It's crazy how that thing just roars. So after a cup of tea, it is then some cooked and dehydrated chicken in a chicken soup base.